It's the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see the Bulls and Chicago. And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. Taking a look at the Bulls, Kyrie Irving is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's our test. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Harper kicks to Pippen. Aldridge against Jordan. Back to Pippen. Rodman with a screen on our test. Down low. Rodman with the bucket.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
A lot of laziness going on out there. Still early in the game, but that needs to get worked out.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. Harper the pass to Rodman. Back to Harper. Bulls moving the ball around. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Bulls shooting their first free throws of the evening. Free throw good, Longley. Both free throws good from Longley. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Drummond with a screen on Harper. Outside Irving. Drummond a screen. Irving drives in. And Drummond throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here's Pippen. Rodman sets a screen. Shoots off the screen. Pippen can't hit.
And this is one of those times where the coach has got to preach, be unselfish.
And we don't know that he hasn't. Maybe it's been falling on deaf ears. Guys taking ill-advised jump shots.
There's a chance he could go for a big game if they don't D him up on the perimeter.
Here's Jordan. Yep, that one goes in there. Jordan's got his first bucket of the night.
Boy, he reads the defense well. Makes a nice adjustment. Very dependable.
Drummond with a screen on Harper. The pass to Drummond. He kicks it to our test. Back to Drummond. Stolen away. And they're running. Here's Jordan. And Jordan slams it home.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And that was Under Armour bringing you that replay. Unleash chaos. And what a play it was.
Just great at getting after it defensively, forcing guys into tough shots.
Yeah, to be successful, you've got to protect the paint. He rises to that challenge.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Drummond a screen for the 3. And Artest with the basket on the assist by Irving. Artest's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Rodman against Aldridge. Passes it to Longley. Jordan the screen. Jordan with the screen on Drummond. Here's Longley. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
Yeah, I mean, it's an opportunity to kind of regroup and discuss ways to maximize these possessions.
The reason why is you like to get value every time down the floor. But that does take a lot of discipline.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Wennington, he's checked in for Longley. Simpkins comes in for Dennis Rodman. Kukoc, he's checked in for Scottie Pippen. And Steve Kerr is subbed in for Harper. Chicago leading. Kukoc kicks to Kerr. Porzingis with the block. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. The Bulls making a switch here. Bushler's checked in. 1:24 left in the first quarter. Wennington rejected by Gasol. Here's Porzingis with a fast break chance. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Porzingis has got his first bucket in this one.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
The Bulls shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. Chicago trails by 3. Here's Anthony. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Pass to Simpkins. Here's Kukoc. No good that time. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Anthony drives in, so he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. Chicago shooting their first free throws of this. That free throw good from Anthony. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Chicago. They trail by 1. 36 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Lock at 6. Pass to Bushler. There's the dish to Kerr. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And the Bulls with another miss. Chicago with the ball. Crawford's shot is good.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Kerr kicks to Kukoc. That will count, and that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. It's the Bulls. They're up by 3. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far? Chicago leading by 3. Tony Kukoc is out there with Simpkins. Then there's Bushler. Then it's Kerr. And it's Wennington in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. There's Crawford with the 3. A shot's good. Brown making the play. Crawford's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Bulls. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul. Sally, he's checked in for the Bulls. That's tipped. Kerr with it, picked up by Brown. Puts it up. And it's Kukoc again missing. Brown inside, defended by Kerr. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. For Chicago, they had gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. That free throw good from Brown. So for the Bulls. Edwards comes in for Wennington, and it's Brown in for Kukoc. And Brown drops them both.
And this is what we've come to expect from him. This type of consistency from the line.
Brown against Brown. Edwards with the screen. Fires from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bushler's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it. Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
That's about as violent as a rim rocker as it gets. A real confidence builder.
The feed to Kerr. And the foul called on Jamal Crawford. That'll be his second foul of the game. Pippin's checked in for Chicago. Harper comes in for Steve Kerr. Some changes for Chicago. Brown kicks to Pippen. Sally with a screen on Artest. Excellent use of the screen that time.
I'll tell you, even though he's a question mark from range, you still have to defend him.
Aldridge a screen. Irving kicks to Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here's Pippen, and the Bulls tack on 2 more. Chicago leading by 4. Irving with the ball. Drummond with a screen on Brown. Irving drives in, and it's Drummond with the jam.
And they got to bring the double team on it.
So for the Bulls, Longley's checked in for Edwards. Rodman comes in for Sally. And Michael Jordan subbed in for Brown. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Longley, a screen on Artest. Pippen dishes to Harper. Rodman sets a screen. Harper the pass to Rodman. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Rodman's got his second bucket of the night.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Irving. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Chicago trails by 7. Rodman with a screen on Artest. Here's Pippen. It's hauled in by LaMarcus Aldridge.
That was a half-hearted pick, and he was just going through the motions on that possession, and now it ends up costing him.
And that one's good, Irving.
Yeah, you see the killer instinct. He's going for the death blow.
True story. They got a monster lead that's taking a life of its own.
A minute 42 left here in the second. Harper kicks to Jordan. It's Drummond with the rebound.
Yeah, the aggressive D inside leads to a missed opportunity there.
You know, he had terrific position, does a good job of affecting the shot without fouling.
Well, the pace, the big plays they're making, this is a statement run right here.
Hard to remember the last time they've missed. These guys are having fun right now.
And the Bulls with another miss. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. There's 57 seconds left in the second quarter. Irving dishes to Aldridge. Over Longley. No good off the front iron. Chicago trails by 12. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Harper against Irving. Rodman with a screen on Irving. Outside for Pippen. 4 on the shot clock. Again, the miss by Pippen.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Chicago grabs the miss.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. And he should thank the D for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Jordan. That one's not going to go. And now the third quarter about to get going. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
And I love the game plan in that.
The Bulls leading by 10. So for Chicago right now, Andre Drummond is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Artest in at the 3 slot. Feeds to Irving. Drummond a screen. Clock at 6. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Harper with the ball. He's picked up by Irving. Jordan. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Jordan's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Bulls. Drummond with a screen on Harper. Irving kicks to Artest. Leaner from distance. Offensive rebound. Here's Aldridge. A stupendous finish in traffic. Aldridge has got his first 2 points of the night.
And every offensive board is an extra possession. If you're trying to compete from this far down, you cannot allow that.
You know, I wonder, where's the passion? You can't afford a no-show here on the defensive glass.
Here's Drummond. Changes up. Aldridge, the pass to Drummond. Irving from long range. The putback. It's good on the putback. Drummond's got the lead up to 12 now for Chicago.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Chicago calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Wennington, he's checked in for Chicago. Bushler comes in for Michael Jordan. Here's Pippen, and he banks in the layup. Pippen's got 9.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Aldridge with a screen on Harper. Outside Artest. Dishes to Butler. That shot off. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Pippen against Artest. Outside Harper. Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel. Chicago making some changes. Sally, he's checked in for Longley. Kukoc comes in for Pippen. And Steve Kerr is subbed in for Harper. Here's Brown. And the dunk by Brown.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Yes, indeed. The D thought they had him, but he still found a way to get it done.
Brown against Kerr. The pass to Wennington. Second shot opportunity. Sally. No good. Shot missing. Some solid defense from Brown.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Can't finish. And defensively, nice job of altering the shot without fouling.
And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Kerr. Simpkins, he's checked in for Wennington. For Chicago, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. Here's Crawford, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Crawford's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
It's fine to extend your defense to try and create turnovers, but guys have to help each other.
That's been a problem for them all game. Teamwork is something you just can't turn on and off.
Kukoc gets the bucket. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the 3rd now. Now here's Crawford. He has 7. Screened by Porzingis. Crawford kicks to Porzingis. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Porzingis has got 6.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Anthony on the double team. Kukoc passes to Sally. Kicks it to Kerr. Baseline jumper. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Chicago leading by 11. The drive by Anthony. It's good on the putback.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And Chicago has possession. Here's Kukoc. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gasol. So for the Bulls, James Edwards checked in for Sally, and it's Jordan in for Bushel.
That's his 4th foul of the evening. He needs to be careful now. Pick and choose where to be aggressive.
The Bulls have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. Bulls making a switch here. Rodman's checked in. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the two-hand slam. Chicago trails by 13. Outside Jordan. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. 10 points for him. Crawford kicks to Porzingis. Lays it up off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 13.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
A big-time effort for Porzingis, providing a lot of energy for Chicago. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be right back after this. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Now Jordan, they've got Dennis Rodman. Simpkins is out there with Edwards. Then it's Kerr, and it's Jordan in at the shooting guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. The Bulls leading by 13. And Anthony with the basket on the assist by Porzingis. And it's 6 points for Carmelo Anthony.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Anthony's gone 2 of 4 from the field. To the paint, Porzingis with the steal. One-on-one fast break. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Michael Jordan. That's his first foul.
And that one falls for Crawford. So for the Bulls, Luke Longley's checked in for Edwards. Pippen comes in for Simpkins. And it's Harper in for Kerr. Chicago also making some changes. Drummond's checked in for Gasol. Artest comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And Irving subbed in for Brown. Rodman dishes to Jordan. Over Crawford. Jordan with the bucket.
I love the adjustments he's made here in the second half, getting the looks he wants now and shooting a much higher percentage.
Drummond with a screen on Harper. Outside Artest. To the inside. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Chicago making some changes. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Porzingis. And it's Jimmy Butler coming in for Jamal Crawford. Chicago calls timeout.
And look, you never want to see a team gut you this way. Really a good timeout.
Some of this is just a matter of toughness, a willingness to play physical inside, something we're not seeing.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with the team. He's not satisfied with their effort level. He said, we're not hustling out there, guys. We are not going to win that way. I promise you. We've got to get after it. We'll see how his team responds.
Puts it up from 15. They grab their own miss, and the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Here's Harper. He dishes it to Jordan. Outside Pippen. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Traps in the tray.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Chicago leading by 15. Irving passes to Butler. Back to Irving. Lets the three fly. The shot missing. So the Bulls will take it the other way. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
I mean, clearly not on the same page right there. You hate to give away possessions.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. It's Drummond, top of the key. To the paint. It's stolen by Rodman. 3-on-3. Here's Jordan. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Here's Butler. Basket is good, and he'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
That free throw good from Butler. Chicago trails by 16. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. And stolen by Aldridge. Here's our test. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Pippen.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
That's good from our test.
On our test. 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 1:58 left to play here in the fourth. Pippen kicks to Harper. Passes it to Longley. He feeds it to Jordan. Over Butler. Another shot. Longley with the bucket.
I'll tell you, there's no quitting him when it comes to the offensive glass.
Jordan against Butler. He kicks to Drummond. Outside Irving. They set the screen. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
First one falls for him. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Marc Gasol is checked in for Andre Drummond. Carmelo Anthony comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Brown in for Irving. Here's Wennington. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. The Bulls leading by 16. And here is Brown. Anthony. Here's Gasol. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Yeah, might as well tack on a few more points to the lead, I guess. This is going to be a dominant win for them.
Never much doubt on how this one's going to go. They just totally outworked them today.
Three-pointer. Kukoc trains the three-pointer.
And this run may make the score look a little more acceptable, but still a loss.
They could never put it together when it mattered. Just let too many opportunities slip through their fingers.
This all no good. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's deflected, and they'll keep possession. A nice shot by Simpkins. Chicago with the ball. They led by as many as 18 points. Brown sets a screen for Crawford. Outside Artest. And count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
The free throw off from Artest. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Harper against Irving. Harper kicks to Jordan. Shoots from the baseline. And that one is off. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you.